They logged me out. Yeah, they probably, I don't know. They probably, I don't damn know. They could be trying to get rid of what you call it. They said they log you out twice. I don't know. Let's look into it. I don't know what the hell going on. Yeah, it's a bug. Some other shit going on. Yeah, everybody's saying they getting logged out. There's a lot of people on Twitter talking about they keep getting logged out. Yeah, there's some other shit going on. It has logged me out 5 times now and doesn't let me comment. Somebody just said. That shit glitching. Yeah, it's got to be an attack. But there's been a lot of that going on lately. There's been a lot of social media errors. Right around the time we finna do this harmonic convergence too. Roll back. What was I even saying before they logged me out? I was breaking down some shit too. What I was talking about, y'all? Oh yeah, I was saying everybody was gonna convert over to Islam. Then they said, bloop. Is it a word? Logged out. But y'all remember I told you what was up with that. Yeah, Dr. York teacher FAISE ONE. But I was telling people, I said, yo, everybody gonna convert over to Islam. Then, what you call it? Boom Gang, John Gabbana was like, why everybody converting over to Islam, man? What is y'all doing? Because it's a trend? I'm trying to explain. I ain't really addressed that shit. Yeah, I could address it. I ain't making a lot of videos about that. Like, lately, I ain't making a lot of videos. But I could address that shit and just let them know. Hey, just be honest, bro. Like, if you had to ask which one was a more powerful religion, as far as more discipline, more unity, you would have to say Islam. Christians ain't disciplined. They don't crack down and vet people in. You know what I mean? You let anybody walk into the church and say they Christian. You feel what I'm saying? You don't make sure motherfucker be like, hold on, bro, you took Shahada? Or hey, you know what I mean? The Jehovah Witnesses at least go around and say, yo, have you heard about our Lord? Do you accept him in your life? But the Christians, everyday Christians, don't have such a strict process, okay, of vetting. And the Islamics do. The Muslims do. You understand? So I said Rollo took his Shahada. You should probably follow Rollo. Next thing you know, little baby start, you know what I'm saying, following a nigga named FAISE ONE. He was only following 9 people at that time. Remember, I screenshotted that, told y'all that. I said, see? I said, they ain't gon'. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably some other shit going on, bro. Like, it's a lot of cyber shit happening. But I told you what's going on, right? I said it's an algorithmic war. Okay? Never forget, it's an algorithmic war. Because Al Gore and Al Qadir are fighting. Are you with me? You got Al Gore, which is the red, and Al Qadir, which is the green one. They're fighting. Okay? Same reason why when I do this breakdown later, y'all gonna see how all this shit tie around. Because now, notice everybody talking about Jonah. Everybody talking about Nineveh. Everybody talking about the prophecy of the rapture. They naming these places that the path of totality is supposed to be in. Everybody talking about the well as the Cetus. I'm gonna break all that down. And my dad was talking about that months ago, literally about 7 months ago. If y'all remember, we came on here, we did a live. And the live was called Belly of the Beast. Who remembers that? We came on here, we did it. It was called Belly of the Beast. And I had a big old fish on the front. All right? Or a whale. And now everybody's talking about that exact same thing. You understand? But why, though? Why? And where's Dr. Malachi York? He's in Colorado, the color red. And they were trying to keep him there. Are you listening to me? They were trying to keep him trapped in the color red. All right. And he came as El Qadir, the green one. You can go look this up. And everywhere you see Dr. Malachi York with green lights around him. All right. The green on his album cover called New. All right. Or New York, it might have been. I think it was called New. Right. And it was all his color green, which is why we did the green light movement. OK, all this green light done brought out all the devils. Remember all the devils? They done had they fitting sitting right here. Niggas done went the trial on live. It ain't too many eyes yet. OK, but people done seen it. And they went to trial on here. We called demons out. We called Kafirs out or Kafiroon out. And we said, what is to become of the acknowledgement of the green one amongst us? OK, who went beyond green, by the way. All right. What has become of Malachi and who is going to bear witness to who that is and why he's here? Yeah, I don't know. They snatching everybody out. Everybody being unplugged. I don't damn know, bro. I told you what happened the other time. What was I had just figured something. I had just did something. And as soon as I figured that shit out, everything went offline. What was it that I was doing? I had figured something out and then Instagram, all that shit crashed. And I woke you up, I was like, yo, let me see the other phone.
Oh, you said that they locked you out. Who you were on.
I had just figured some shit out. I just can't remember what it was. And let me tell y'all something, all right? I ain't gonna use no names or no situation that could be tied to anybody, but I'm gonna tell you this, okay? There was a person who was looking for a specific person, all right? And they used the web to look for that person. And they couldn't find that person where they said that person was supposed to be at, all right? And they kept going behind the firewalls and behind the loops and breaking the loops. And, you know what I mean? They kept investigating, taking that walk across that water, all right, and cracking the codes. And they happened upon a certain site, all right? And on that site, they were able to see all kind of things that the commoners are not supposed to even be able to see, all right, unless you're able to get past certain things. And there was a message that came up on that person's computer, all right? And that message was, you have 30 seconds to exit this site, right? And they only gave that person about 10 seconds. After that 10 second, not only were they logged out of their computer, the whole computer shut down, the mainframe was fried, the actual computer was fried, the motherboard was fried, right? And everything that was on that computer was lost. You understand? So you had to ask yourself, how can they do that? How can someone press a button and fry your whole motherboard? How can somebody press a button and wipe your whole system clean? How can somebody press a button and pull up anything you'd never searched for? How can somebody push a button and pull up anybody you ever took out on a date, all right, and get their contact and their address? People underestimate. That's all I'm trying to say. People underestimate this world, all right, and people underestimate where we're going. Because the whole world is built up on this now, this internet, social media, and everything's going digital. So Enemy of the State was beyond its time during its time. All right, the Enemy of the State movie, if you're not familiar. The Enemy of the State movie was beyond its time during its time. So now think of how advanced these people are when the type of technology that was presented in the Enemy of the State is now deemed obsolete. What do you think these people have the ability of accomplishing now? You understand? Yeah, they've been logging everybody out. They logged me out. That's how the live ended. They said, nigga, you just been logged out. It just ended. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, everybody is turning to Islam. Everybody is going to the most powerful religion that there is. And by powerful, I just mean that if Christians could get it together, they might have a run for it. But Christians can't get it together. They too scattered. And Christians will be in the club. You know what I mean? Not saying you won't find a Muslim, But the Christians be up in the club, all right, fornicating, smoking, drinking, all kind of sinning, prostitution, transgressions everywhere, galore, right? Christians be in the club. Muslims ain't allowed to do that. Christians eat pork. Muslims are not allowed to do that. You know what I mean? Christians fornicate. Muslims are not allowed to do that. You know what I mean? If a Christian fornicate, somebody gonna say, God, only God can judge me. And then you remind them of what that judgment looked like, and then they want to change the conversation. Did you see how God judged before? Like, I don't think y'all know who God is. People ain't read their book. That's another thing. If you actually read the book, you will realize God was never nothing to play with. You know what I mean? Y'all playing in that man's face. That's what I really feel like. Niggas been playing in this nigga face. Like, okay, God literally was like, hey, y'all don't want to get y'all shit together, and drowned everybody and they pets. The pets still don't know to this day why they were drowned. I told y'all, they just have been having chilling. Still, like, it's a nigga that's going to be, a dog going to be like, but what the fuck do we do though? You know what I'm saying? Like, one day there's going to probably be a story about how there was a revolution led by the animals because they don't know why the hell they was drowned. But the people was playing with them folks. Like, these angels come through and bomb shit. And niggas saw what they did to Sodom and Gomorrah and still played with them folks. Look, my hand's throwed up. All right, I got a little pistol. You know what I'm saying? I got ARs, whatever the hell we can put our hand on. But I don't have whatever the fuck them niggas got that'll even make niggas say, I'm God. You know what I mean? Right? Because now niggas down here is saying, I'm God. And I'm like, but what you got to prove it? Because you have to be some type of powerful to claim that type of shit. You feel me? And the government not scared of niggas. The government ain't, but they scared of them beings flying around in them chariots of fire. So everybody talking about some, ain't no extraterrestrials, ain't no aliens. And then I say, do you believe in angels? They say, yeah. And all you do is just throw your hands up. Where the angels from? Off Earth. You mean outer space? No, there's no space. It's like, you know, they got people under a different type of spell. So they're all extraterrestrials, these angels, whatever you want to call them. And these beings that came through and wrote whole books about themselves. Everybody say you got to read the Quran. Because if you believe in God, right, and you read the Quran, I'm not talking about if you're a fan of Jesus. A lot of people fanned out about that man, Jesus. They don't even give that type of respect to niggas like Enoch, who was walking right with God and them. And God, he walked them straight off the planet. They took his whole book out the Bible because it got too much extraterrestrial encounters in it. You feel what I'm saying? Too many extraterrestrial encounters. So they don't even give no respect to Moses, who brought them the law. They don't give no respect to Enoch. They don't give no respect to Elijah, who literally left the planet alive in a UFO. They don't talk about none of these other niggas. They talk about this Jesus man. And he wasn't the only one who came through. They don't even talk about Melchizedek. Dr. York had to remind people about Melchizedek of their own books. Ancient Mystic Order, Melchizedek, all that's biblical. Stop acting like Dr. York made it up. It's all biblical. You feel what I'm saying? It was in the books to begin with. The book of Hebrews goes in depth about Melchizedek. Go read Hebrews 7, all right? And say, yo, consider this being, all right? Because it's some shit you're going to have to really think about to even wrap your mind up. Because people will say Jesus came and died. That's what they want to end his story at. But then Melchizedek said, yo, Melchizedek raised Jesus. He taught Jesus. They don't even want to talk. Okay, Jesus is cool. I want to learn about whoever this nigga is who taught Jesus. Because Jesus knew a little shit. But then who is this motherfucker who raised Jesus up as a high priest? Nobody don't want to talk about him. Oh, it's just Melchizedek. Okay, what about him? Oh, he don't have no mother, no father, no beginning, no end. You know, he's immortal. Okay, well, I want to learn more about that. No, all you need is Jesus. No, Jesus didn't need Jesus. Jesus needed him. You know what I mean? But they don't want to teach you about that. Because they teach about Melchizedek, then they have to teach you about El Qadir. If they teach you about El Qadir, they're going to have to show you that these are two different staffs. Okay? Here go Moses shit, and here go Qadir shit. All right? So just looking at it, which one got more shit on it? Which one more equipped? You know what I mean? I can pop this. I can ignore somebody. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that with this. You know what I'm saying? It's more sound. You can make the shit more fluid. It got words and shit on it more. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to look at these two staffs. They asked Moses, they said, yo, who got the best staff around this bitch? Moses was like, I got the best staff around this bitch. All right. And then God tapped his ass on the shoulder like, what? Yo, he like, huh? He said, you don't have the best staff around this bitch. I need you to go meet this nigga who's standing over there way off in the distance. All right. And when you meet him, he gonna show you who the fuck really coming like that. Like, nigga, you not having that for real. Right? So Moses like, all right, bet. So he took his homeboy with him. They got to walking. I'm telling you, I was there. He took his homeboy with him. They got to walking, and they brought fish with them too. Cause God was like, hey, bring a fish with you, nigga. Like, you gonna need some fish. Right? He's like, what the fuck I'm gonna need some fish for, nigga? I don't know how to fast, da 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 da. He's like, no, take you some fish. You gonna need some fish. So he took the fish with him, and he gave it to the servant nigga who was walking with him to hold the fish. Right? So boom, they get to walk. And God called behind. He said, hey, look. He said, hey, that fish gonna show your ass where he at. Right? I was like, what the fuck did he talking about? So he just kept walking, boom. So then the nigga, they get past where they supposed to go. They really lost. They don't even know what the fuck they at. So Moses hungry now. He like, bro, fuck this shit. We need to eat. He said, where that fish at? And then the servant nigga like, oh shit. What I was gonna tell you was the devil. He literally blamed the devil. He was like, nigga, the devil didn't want me to tell you this shit, but I been lost the fish. And when I lost the fish, it got up, jumped in the water, swam away. Right? So Moses didn't even get pissed off because he remembered God's voice was like, that fish gonna show you where that nigga at. Right? So he was like, okay, cool, bet. He said, nigga, that fish, that's where we need to be at. Really, that's where we really need to go to. So they were like, all right, bet. So they walked on back. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, they walked on back to where the fish was at. They come back. Here come the nigga Al-Qadir standing here like this. Boom. Right? He don't even, the fish ain't even nowhere. It's just the nigga Al-Qadir standing there. Right? And Al-Qadir was like, okay, so you the nigga who said, yeah, so you the nigga who said you had like the best staff and shit like that. Moses like, hell yeah, I got the best staff. What you talking about? And Al-Qadir was like, look, boom. And Moses like, damn, what the fuck? Let me see that. He like, nah, you can't hold that. You just walk with me. So Moses started walking with him. Then Moses got learned, you know what I'm saying, about all the other shit that go beyond the root chakra all the way up to the heart chakra. What's my point? If they tell you about Melchizedek, they got to tell you Moses didn't bring the whole of the law. He didn't bring the whole shit. He didn't have the whole shit. Here go the whole shit. Right? Here go the whole shit. So you say, well, damn, how am I going to find the whole shit? Well, you got to meet them two staffs. And right there in the center where you meet at, guess whose staff that is? El-Qadir's staff. And his staff going to turn like that and show you the rest of the way. And you have to be able to walk with Melchizedek without questioning him in a way that says, because you don't understand it, literally, because you don't understand it, it must be wrong. And what people do, as soon as we brought them to science, as soon as Malachi came back and gave them the shit again, they were like, oh, he's wrong. Just because they didn't understand it. And we didn't, you know what I'm saying, say that you were wrong for saying we wrong. All we asking is, if what I'm doing is not real, if the ability that I have to connect all of these dots for people to the point where they not only connect dots of things that have happened, they connect dots of things that are happening right now. And if you really walk with me, you notice that when I connect a dot, it connects dots to things that will happen, that have not happened yet. All right? I literally showed people months ago, okay, where me and the brother called Young Elder, I'm pulling it up for you right now. All right? So that you can't say I made it up. Matter of fact, let me show you how real prophecy work. Because we literally got together and said, hey, I told him, I hit him up, I said, yo, we finna go play. I said, I got my camera. You know what I'm saying? My guy with the camera coming through, right? We finna go outside and we're going to play the game. I said, and we're going to get a message out of this shit. Watch. Right? And he said, okay, FAISE, I'm ready to do it. So we went ahead and did it. Boom. Let me show you what happened. Here go one of the spots. Right? One of it. This is, I wish they showed me the date. When the date? Actually, they do show me the date. Look at it. Okay? And don't pay no attention to the little baby thing. I just didn't feel like actually entitling this shit. So basically, the shit got the same title, you know, from when I did the little baby shit. That's just, you know, whatever. Only videographers probably understand. We don't name every project, whatever. So boom. So you see this shit right here, right? January 13th. Okay? Way before everybody talking about this X on the, what do you call it? X on the path of totality. Way before the Jonah breakdowns. Way before X marked the spot. All right, way before I even dropped the book. Okay, cool. So you see, we actually shot this in like, I think it was the 3rd of January. So 10 days even before this date. All right, boom. So let's watch and pay attention to this real quick.
How you feeling though?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling really good.
Yeah. It's our world, Aloe Black.
Atlanta, man. What part of Atlanta is this?
So what was your tongue out? Damn.
Oh yeah, I was
And
gonna
off in the jungle.
we starting a new. I hope it's not. We starting a new. I hope this motherfucker ever tells you can't. Yeah. We're finna go. We're finna go.
Huh?
Finna go. Say come in. Say come in. Say come in. Like you finna try to come out here and say something.
That's just his job. Huh?
What he said?
I don't know. I don't think he knew what he said. It's a video game.
He said I had to put the cart down.
What cart?
That cart that he trying to push out right there.
Oh, so he didn't want to put the cart out there. Okay, put the cart.
Hey, it's an X on that wall right there. I wonder what the fuck this is.
What do that? See, there you go. That's how you play. What is that X?
So the X marks the spot.
X marks the spot. Could be anything. Could
See,
mean
you gotta
something.
put the cart right there where they exit.
Maybe we should put the cart right there. You said you were trying to put the cart? You trying to move the cart?
Yeah, I want to put the cup. I don't know what it
Bro, in the man's face, like she gonna walk in.
Yeah. You said you were trying to put the cart? You trying to move the cart?
Yeah, I want to put the cup. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Independent journalist.
This
So
nigga
what you
hiding
doing?
behind this shit. He said, I went to put the cart. I don't know what you're doing. Shit.
You said you were trying to put the cart? You trying to move the cart?
My shit keep pausing, y'all. It's hilarious. I feel like we might have cracked some shit open. Cause this whole internet fucking up.
You said you were trying to put the cart? You trying to move the cart?
Yeah, I want to put the cup. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Independent journalist. Yeah, we're just doing the story.
Look at the nigga hiding behind the thing.
But I can help you move the cart. I know you probably don't want to.
What do you want to do?
Here go this tall ass nigga.
You didn't want to move the cart.
Yo. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I think the matrix glitching, bro. Like, what the hell? Cause they telling me it's a pause to do the poor connection, but I'm clearly looking at this shit going. Like, then it just froze. Okay. Let's try it again. Maybe I'm not supposed to play this shit. What the hell?
Anything could
See,
mean
you gotta put
something.
the cart right there where they exit.
Maybe we should put the cart right there. You said you were trying to put the cart? You trying to move the cart?
Yeah, I want to put the cup. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Independent journalist. Yeah, we're just doing the story. But I can help you move the cart. I know you probably don't want to.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll help you move the cart. You didn't want to appear on camera?
Yes.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll move the cart. We're no trouble.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're doing a story. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
This dude right here scared.
It's right here? Okay.
Logged out. I have been logged out, is what it said. They said, nigga, you have been logged out. Y'all, I'm not even playing. Like, listen, okay? I know what's going on, all right? I'm just not trying to say everything. I just know what's going on. I already know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. Like, I told y'all, listen, all that green light, all that decoding, all that people raising up, all that, boy, that shit causing overload. All right, let's try again. God damn it.
What he said?
I don't know. I don't think he knew what he said. It's a video game.
He said I had to put the cart down.
What cart?
That cart that he trying to push out right there.
Oh, so he didn't want to put the cart out there. Okay, put the cart.
Hey, it's an X on that wall right there. I wonder what the fuck this is.
What do that? See, there you go. That's how you play. What is that X?
So who noticed it? Young Elder noticed the shit. Listen.
I had to put the cart down.
What cart?
That cart that he trying to push out right there.
Oh, so he didn't want to put the cart out there. Okay, put the cart.
Hey, it's an X on that wall right there. I wonder what the fuck this is.
What do that? See, there you go. That's how you play.
Notice I said, see? I said, there you go. That's how you play. Okay? Like, now we talking. Because it was something that really needed to be seen. Watch.
Oh, okay, put the cart.
It's an X on that wall right there. I wonder what the fuck this is.
Well, what do that? See, there you go. That's how you play. What is that X?
None of this is scripted.
So the X marks the spot.
X marks the spot.
And he said
Could
this
be
shit.
anything.
He said X marks the spot. He doing this shit. We both cracking it, but it's literally with him who had pointed this shit out. Watch.
Could
See,
mean
you gotta
something.
put the cart right there where the X is.
Maybe we should put the cart.
And I didn't even put the cart where the X was at. I just moved the cart outside.
You said you were trying to put the cart. You trying to move the cart?
Yeah, I want to put the cart. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, independent journalist. Yeah, we're just doing a story, but I can help you move the cart. I know you probably don't want to.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll help you move the cart. You didn't want to appear on camera.
Yes.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll move the cart. We're no trouble.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're doing a story.
With this person.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
This dude right here scared.
Right here. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what that did, but it did something.
I wonder what he was nervous about.
You heard me? I said, look, I don't know what that did. Now, keep in mind, this was before we started seeing the X's in the sky over the sun. This is before it came out, the image of the path of totality, all right, with the, the solar eclipse. All right, this is before all of that. I said, I don't know what that did, dealing with this X and moving that cart, all right, but you're going to see, okay, because the cart is like that thing that carries a thing, all right, and you're going to get that too when I break it down.
Thank you.
This dude right here scared.
It's right here? Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what that did, but it did something.
I wonder what he was nervous about. He
didn't want to appear on camera, but at least that's what it would appear. Apparently, he didn't want to appear on camera. But you notice the blue X.
Yeah.
And there's a blue sign right here that says "Come in," right?
Yeah.
We could have just stopped recording and said they don't want us to record, but we completed the task. Remember, I was just telling you, you go complete some other tasks, see something else, you level up.
Right.
This is a goodwill, so say goodwill. Yeah, goodwill. Remember, he wouldn't get reinforcement. The reinforcement didn't have an issue. He was able to shake hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
You know,
interesting.
it's just all this is a game. Everything we doing is like if you were to take a camera and literally walk around with me, this is how I play.
Yeah.
This is a playground. This whole shit is a playground. It ain't just the devil playground. We guys.
Right.
We supposed to be able to play too.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
Exactly. So I think our work is done here. I don't want brother to think we get in trouble or anything. He get all of it. You know what I mean?
Call them down. You like, hey, Africans ain't gonna call the cops though. I know
They ain't gonna call them. They are the cops.
So yeah, boom, you just seen that, right? X marks the spot. This is how it came about, okay? And it's no coincidence that X was right there, all right? And he didn't see where it says come in, right? But it says that on the sign. It says come in, okay? Come in. All right, but he said come in. Let me see if I can get him saying it.
What he said?
I don't know. I don't think he knew what he said. It's a video game.
He said I had to put the cart down.
What cart?
That cart that he trying to push out right there.
Oh, so he just want to put the cart out there. Okay, put the cart.
It's an X on that wall right there. I wonder what the fuck this
Well,
is.
what do that? See, there you go. That's how you play. What is that X?
So the X marks the spot.
X marks the spot. Could be anything. Could
See,
mean
you gotta
something.
put the cart right there where the X is.
Maybe we should put the cart right there. You say you were trying to put the cart? You trying to move the cart?
Yeah, I want to put the cart. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
Yo, real quick. Y'all in here? Oh, my shit froze. Is it still going? Everything on my screen frozen. I can't see shit. What's the last comment that popped up on there? Because it ain't even showing me, like, who in here.